What is going on, guys? What is going on, 27 Squad? Welcome back into another video. We have some breaking news. As soon as I get home, the New York Giants have announced, per other sources, but then the New York Giants on their app announced it as well, that the New York Giants have came to an agreement with wide receiver Kenny Golladay. The Kenny Golladay sweepstakes has ended. We finally get a conclusion to this story, and it is a happy ending. We've seen a lot of other stories that try to get in the way, a lot of other teams trying to get in the way of the Giants signing Kenny Golladay. You had the Baltimore Ravens trying to jump in the mix, the Cincinnati Bengals, the Chicago Bears who try to pair him up with Allen Robinson. They were tired of facing him twice a year with the Detroit Lions, but now he has come home to the Big Apple. The meeting was for a good reason. I don't know why. My camera must be excited as well too. So the Giants have come to an agreement with wide receiver Kenny Golladay, 4 years, $72 million, which is $18 million a year, which is right around that sweet spot that a lot of people said that Kenny Golladay would have been signed for. So, and I completely agree with that. I thought that was perfect enough. Now the Giants need to find a way to try to create that cap room for this year. So we have to see what his 2021 cap hit will be, because Dave Gettleman has been, messing with these contracts and helping us, backload the contracts a bit, but not too much, and trying to clear up some space for this year for Kenny Golladay. Well, I'll be interested to see how we're going to create another $20 million in cap space for Kenny Golladay and Kyle Rudolph and Reggie Ragland. So they have a plan. It's going to work out. So that being said, Kenny Golladay is a New York Giant. Can you believe that? I believe there's $27 million in guaranteed money. Listen, I don't think he's gonna have too much of an issue with his injuries or anything like that. So I'm completely okay with it. I'm just excited. Dave Gettleman went out there, got himself another weapon, and now the Giants can even do more in the draft if they really wanted to. If they really wanted to go out there and get Kyle Pitts, I don't think that's much of a heavy option now. We still have, Kyle Rudolph, and now we have Evan Ingram still. So I don't know if Kyle Pitts is really an option there. But we can still go wide receiver, or we can go out and get ourselves another cornerback if things don't work out with Adoree Jackson, who we brought in a meeting with. We can go out and get Micah Parsons if people really want Micah Parsons. We can go out, or maybe an offensive lineman. A lot of people want an offensive lineman. But we can do so much more stuff now, including wide receiver. That's not out of the mix. It's wide receiver is still an option, but now we have more of a variety, and because we have an option at a wide receiver now. We have ourselves a number one wide receiver, and we're not out there going into the draft looking for a number one wide receiver. We can draft a wide receiver in hopes of in the future him being a number one wide receiver, but Kenny Golladay is home. Kenny Golladay is now a New York Giant. So I'm excited. Kenny Golladay, Saquon Barkley, Evan Ingram, Darius Slayton, Sterling Shepard. I mean, maybe even Jalen Waddle in there. Oh, man, this offense. And Kyle Rudolph, if he stays healthy, this offense is going to be great. Hopefully Daniel Jones can keep up, right? Hopefully Daniel Jones, he sees so many weapons. This is going to be by far the best. Kenny Golladay is by far the best talent he's ever worked with, ever thrown with in his entire career. Daniel Jones and Kenny Golladay. I mean, and this is what we were talking about, right? This is what we wanted for Daniel Jones, because we look at the Buffalo Bills and what they were able to do with Josh Allen. A lot of Giants fans just want to give up on Daniel Jones. Go out there and go find another quarterback, right? But look what the Buffalo Bills did. Josh Allen was a project when they drafted him, similar to Daniel Jones. And Josh Allen had his issues as well, turning over the football, not being able to make big throws, has a huge arm, but just does nothing with it. Look what happens when they brought in Stephon Diggs. The guy went from a fringe starter to a possible replacement quarterback, a possible guy that they may replace in the next coming draft, to a guy that was an MVP candidate when he was brought on with the right weapons. It's so similar. Daniel Jones is now going into his third year, and now he's getting his Stephon Diggs. The Buffalo Bills were going into Josh Allen's third year when they got him Stephon Diggs. So bringing in Kenny Golladay is like Josh Allen getting Stephon Diggs. And I'm extremely excited for it. Now, do I think, am I off the bat going to have the expectation that Daniel Jones is going to, be an MVP candidate? Absolutely not. I'm going to wait to see what happens. I'm going to wait to see if Kenny Golladay comes back healthy because he has dealt with injuries last year. But this is a really, really good step forward for Daniel Jones and the New York Giants offense. Now, of course, there's always the question, is Kenny Golladay Jason Garrett proof? And is Jason Garrett going to have the same offense? I don't know why this thing keeps blurring out on me. Is Jason Garrett going to have the same offense that he ran last year, the curl routes and the simple play designs? Is that still going to be a part of the offense? Or now when you have Saquon and you have Kenny Golladay and you have more weapons around Daniel Jones, are you able to open up the playbook a little bit more? Now, that's a question that I'm waiting to see answer. So I'm not going to say he's going to be an MVP candidate just yet. That's a little far-fetched. But I'm looking at Buffalo Bills. I'm looking at what they did with Josh Allen. I'm looking at how big of an impact Stephon Diggs had to Josh Allen, and I could see that replicating there with Kenny Golladay. So that being said, guys, I'm extremely excited. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. $18 million a year. I think that's pretty much what we were going to get him for. There was a bunch of offers out there. Chicago offered him a 1 year $12 million. Cincinnati offered him a 1 year $11 million, I believe. And Baltimore offered him something similar as well. Everybody else was not for Kenny Golladay. 1 year deals, 1 year deals, 1 year deals on a prove it deal. Like just insulting Kenny Golladay. And you notice something. The Giants offered him a 4-year deal. Not a 3-year like everybody else. Every single free agent, every major free agent, I should say, that was signed from 2020 onward have been on 3-year deals. James Bradbury, Blake Martinez. I think Kyle Rudolph was on a 3-year. No, he's on a 2-year deal. But nobody was signed over a 3-year deal because obviously the Giants want the option to leave those players. But they are committed to Kenny Golladay. $18 million. They even gave Leonard Williams a 3-year deal. Okay, $18 million a year for Kenny Golladay. 4 years, $72 million. I believe $27 million in guaranteed money. I believe I read. So that being said, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. This is a huge signing. It finally comes to a close. We can finally move on. And man, are we going to have a lot to talk about for the next coming days. So be sure to subscribe. My hands are dirty. I just came out of work. So if you guys see my hands, that's why. I just got out of work. Be sure to subscribe for more NFL content. Like the video. Comment down below your thoughts. I read every comment. Even if I am not able to respond to all of them, I definitely read every comment. And I'll see you guys in the next video.